What's up, guys? My name is John. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at creating a blog post using just the Gutenberg editor. That's right, you heard me correct. No page builders, no fancy plugins, just the good old Gutenberg editor to create a stunning blog post with some of the features that you would expect to have to use a plugin for or a page builder. So, without further ado, let's jump on in the video and let's get started. Alright, so guys, we're here in the WordPress dashboard and I am here on my demo site. It is the site that I use to create pages and different things like that for clients to let them see just exactly what they can get from a WordPress website. I already put out a video, a Gutenberg tutorial, if you will, for how to build a homepage using nothing but the Gutenberg editor. You can check that video out here or here. And basically in that video, we created a homepage just using Gutenberg. No fancy page builders, no plugins or anything like that. So if you haven't checked that one out, go ahead and check that one out. But in this video, we're going to show you how to do a blog post using just Gutenberg. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop on over to Posts. I'm going to click Posts, Add New. Alright, so here we are in the default Gutenberg editor. This is the screen that you'll see when you go to put in a new post or a new article, blog post, whatever you want to call it, here in the Gutenberg editor. So let me just give you a quick tour. Up at the top of the screen, you do have a little bit of a toolbar. You have a plus sign with blue right there, or a blue box with a plus sign. You have a little pencil. You have a list view. And you probably won't have these two boxes right here. I do have Elementor on the site, but it's, like I said, it's usually just to use to build out something for a client to let them see. We will not be using Elementor or any other page builders. And then this box right here is for the ultimate add-ons for Gutenberg for their templates. Now this is a plugin. It does have a free plugin. It adds a lot of additional blocks for Gutenberg, so maybe something to check out if you want to do certain things, but you don't have to have it for today's video. And then over here on the right hand side, you have a settings box here. You have post settings and you have block settings. Right now we are highlighted with this little blue bar letting us know that this is the post settings. In these settings you can change it from public to private. You can make it sticky so it sticks to the top of your blog or in a featured blog article section. You have you can change your permalink, you can change your category, your tags, add a featured image, change whether or not you want comments or allow pingbacks or trackbacks. That's basically where people can comment on your blog if you want them to. So you can do all that stuff in here in the post settings. Also, if you click on the block setting, you'll see that right now that there is no block selected, so this is empty. Once you select a block, then you'll have some options over here to do some settings for that block itself. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So the first thing you want to do is you have a title section right here, and this is going to be for your blog title. So I've got a blog that I wrote as a sample over on Fiverr for a client. I do write blog articles, I do keyword research, I do graphic design over on Fiverr. So if you're in the market for any of those services, please don't hesitate to check me out. I think I have pretty reasonable prices, and I'd be glad to help you out in any of those departments. So I'll put a link in the description below. But I wrote this article as a sample for a client, and I'm going to use it today for this video. So we're going to add a title in here. I'm going to go ahead and jump on over to this blog post. It's called How to Structure Your Day to Be More Productive, 3 Tips to Stay Focused. I'm going to click and I'm going to copy. I'm going to jump back over to my dashboard and I'm going to click here and paste. Okay, so here's my title. Now, after this, after you've put your title in, all you do to add another block is you're just going to click or hit enter. Now, with that being said, I just clicked here, and the default block is going to be a paragraph. So basically just some text. You can go right into typing out your blog post or putting in some content here, however you want to do it. To change this block, you're going to simply go to either the blue plus sign here or this little plus sign here. Okay, so if you click here to add a block, you're going to come up with this little search option here. And you're going to have basically the top 6 or just some basically recommended blocks that it's telling you, hey, these are the most common: paragraph, heading, image, columns, list, or cover. If you don't see what you're looking for here, you can simply search. You can search for a table, and there you go. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, you can simply go down here. You can go to this little black bar. You can't really see it right now, but it says Browse All. Click on it, and that's going to open up this blocks library over here on the left-hand side. Now, in this blocks library, you'll see basically all of the blocks that Gutenberg has to offer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add in some text here. But for affiliate marketers, one of the biggest things you want to add in is you want to add in an affiliate disclaimer. And what that basically is, it's just a disclaimer letting people that are viewing your blog know that if they click on a link, that it may be an affiliate link. And what that means is if they click on it, they use that Amazon link to go over to Amazon and they purchase something, that the owner of that blog may earn a commission from that link. In order to stay good with Amazon terms of service and other affiliate groups, you have to use this disclaimer. So what I've done is I've typed out a disclaimer, and I'm just going to copy and paste it into here. So I've got it on my notepad. I'm just going to copy, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to paste. Okay. So right now it doesn't really look like much. It just looks like some text. Really not even that eye-catching right now. So there's a couple of things I like to do to make this eye-catching. First thing I like to do is take this "We're an Affiliate," and I make this bold. And then the rest of this is, still not really that eye-catching. So we're going to jump on over here to the block settings on the right-hand side, and we're going to click on color. And under color, we're going to simply take this background color. You have an option for text, and you can change the color of the text if you want to. Okay, I'm going to leave it black, or the default color right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the background color setting. And I'm going to click custom color. And what I like to do is I like to find a color just like this. I like this blue, but it's a little bright. It might hurt your eyes. So what I like to do is I'm going to take this little slider and I'm going to slide it on over, and I'm just going to mute that color some. So it makes it a little easier on your eyes and a little easier to read. So just like that. You can also change the color down here. So say you're not really into that blue, you can take this color slider and you can slide it over. There's more of like a purplish. You can go, you want to keep it in a pleasant color range for the eye. So I'm going to leave it right there. I think that little purple, like that little purple. Bring it up just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so now it's done pretty much. So the problem with this is on the blog post level, you're going to have to create this block over and over and over on every post, right? So it could be a little, that's a lot to do. I mean, you already got posts and there are thousands of words, so you're going to have to recreate this. This is going to get a little time consuming. So I've got a little trick for you. You can go and you can click on the 3 dots here for options. This is basically a block toolbar right here. When it's selected, this will be there showing you some different options. You can click on the options, and you can go down to add to reusable blocks. You click that, and it's going to bring up this pop-up. Now, what I like to do is I like to name it, and I generally name it affiliate disclaimer, just like that. Now, I've already done this, so I already have this block created, but if you were to click save here, it would be added to your blocks that you could use every time you write a blog post or every time you put together an article. It's just going to be another block that's in your Gutenberg library that you can click on and use. So, like I said, I've already done this, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel, and I'm going to remove this block. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add that in there if you've already created it. You just simply click on one of the plus signs, and if you click on this plus sign here on the content section, you can simply type in whatever the block is called. So in my case, it's an affiliate disclaimer, and there it is. Or you can go browse all, and then up here there's going to be, this is your blocks library, and here you've got 3 tabs. You've got blocks, you have patterns, and then you have reusable. And there is our affiliate disclaimer. And if you hover over that, it's going to show you a little bit of a preview what that looks like and what that is. So I'm going to click, and there we go. It's inserted. Now, pretty simple, right? It's going to save you tons of time. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like, give me a thumbs up on the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you'll be notified when I put out more videos. Alright, so let's keep going. So we've added our reusable block for our affiliate disclaimer. Now let's go ahead and jump in and put in some more content in here. So let's go back over to my blog post, and I've got some text here. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to go ahead and paste. Now, so here's some paragraphs. You can call this like intro text, and there's some really cool stuff you can do with this too. So here's your block, and you can highlight all of this if you wanted to, and that's going to highlight 3 blocks. You can do a couple of different things here. You can click on the align, and you can change the align from align left to align center or align right. I personally like left on my text. Pictures and stuff, I'll align center, it's okay. Alright, so I've added some text in here, and there are some options that you can do here. So I'm going to click here to select this block. You have some options here. You have you can make some text bold by selecting some, and you can click bold just like that. You can also make it italicized. You can add a link. You can add a link just like this by selecting your text, whatever link text you want, or anchor text if you will. Just click and highlight it, and then you can click on the link button just like that. Enter your link here and click the arrow to submit. If you want to, say you want to change the color of the text, if you click over here under the color tab like I showed you here, you're going to change the color of all the text. Okay, there's not really an option to change one word. So let me show you how to do just one word or a section of text. Basically, all you do is you say, I want to select this word has been thrown around. Boom. And then you're going to go to this little arrow, and then you're going to go to text color, and then you can select it. We're going to do custom color, and then we're going to do red. There we go. There we go. And now that is the only thing that's red. Awesome, right? Okay, let's do some more. So I'm going to clear that. Alright, so I've got my text here. You can also go over here and you can go to the size or typography, font size. You can also do custom size as big as you want it, and you can do that per paragraph. I'm just going to go back to my default. There we go. Alright. Okay, so say you want to go down and now you've got some text. Now you want to enter, or you want to put in an image. So I'm just going to hit the return key or the enter key. Okay, let me show you another little trick. So say you don't want to click over here on the plus sign or up here on the top on the plus sign, but you want to add a block. So just hit the / and it's going to bring up some options. And you can just simply click from here. Just like this. So / I'm going to click image. I'm going to hit media library, and I want a horizontal image, so I'm going to go with this. Now once I've got this image in here, I've got some more options. I've got some options right here above the image. Things like alignment. You can align the image to be centered. You can crop the image. You can add a link to the image. You can add text over top of the image. All of the good stuff. You also have some image settings over here on the right hand side. You can make the image rounded. I really don't know why you would want to do that, but you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. I'm going to go back to the default setting here. If you want to add in some image alt text, basically this is text that is connected to your image. It's not seen by viewers, but Google sees it as a way to tell what this image is about. It helps for search. You can change the image size and all of that good stuff right here. I'm going to leave it alone, and then I'm going to add in some more text. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to click on another block, I'm going to go grab some more text. Got a couple of subheadings right here. And I will say this, if you're posting from a Google Doc, you can just paste and it carries over the formatting. So there you go. You don't have to go back and make this a heading. But I will show you how to do that. It's real simple. So, demo heading. Okay, so here's my paragraph block right here. All you do is click on the paragraph symbol and then go to heading. And then here you have what size of heading or what heading level. You have H2, you can be an H3, all the way down to H6. I'm going to remove that. Okay, so say now you want to add in maybe an affiliate product that you're going to highlight. So I'm going to do, I've got a simple way to do that. It makes it look really nice. And we're just going to click and add a new block. So we're going to find the column block. So you can do 1, which is what we're already doing. You can do 2, which is a 50-50, which is equal. You can do a 30-70. You can do a 70-30. You can do a 33-33-33, which is basically 3 columns, just the thirds, if you will. And then you have a 25-50 and a 25, which is a larger section in the middle. I like to do a 70-30. So there we go. So now I've got my column set up. The first thing I want to do, and this may be a little shocking, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here in the settings above the block, and I'm going to click on this little weird symbol right here. Kind of looks like a T, like a broken T. And it's basically you're changing the vertical alignment. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to click Align Middle. And what that's going to do is all the content in both of those columns is going to be aligned to the middle of the column vertically. So not centered, but aligned vertically. So in the middle of the column like this. Now, once we've got that done, now we can start adding in some content. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to click on the plus sign of these blocks. I can click the plus sign, and I'm going to add in a heading. I've already got a product selected. I've got the title and the links and all that stuff in my notepad. So I'm going to just put that title in real quick. It is the LUX Productivity Planner. There we go. And I'm going to probably make this, because it's under this section, I'm just going to make this an H3. Just like that. Alright, and now I'm going to put in a little bit of text about this item. Okay, I'm just going to grab this same intro text. And I haven't really written anything about this product. Just trying to show you an example. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put it right here underneath. So just like that. Okay, so here's our first column. We got the title of the product. We got a little bit of text. And ideally you would write this text about this product. Maybe what you liked about it, some features, what you don't like about it, whatever you want to put there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to add in a Amazon site stripe image right here in the smaller column. We're going to click here, and we're going to add custom HTML. There we go. And I've already got the code here. I'm going to just jump over to my clipboard and grab it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to click here, and I'm just going to simply paste. Now, this is, if you go to Amazon, I will show you what this is. So here's my recently viewed. Click on it. This This code right here is for the product here off my site stripe. You're going to click image. You're going to click, this is for the large one. And then this is the code right here. So you're just going to take that and you're going to paste it in to this first block. And what I always like to do is I like to click on preview. It'll take a second to populate there. But now that image is it's pulled directly from Amazon. Now that I got this image showing up here, I'm going to click here to add something below it. And now I'm going to put a button. Here's my button. Alright, so the idea here with the button, guys, is it's really just to draw some attention there as well. But it also gives another spot for an affiliate link. So I'm going to add in some text here, and I'm just going to simply put check price on Amazon. Super simple. It lets them know where that button's going to click through to. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to click the link button. And then I'm going to go over to my notepad. I'm going to grab this link. Just like that. And then I'm going to paste that in. So now that I've got that in there, I'm going to click submit. There we go. So our button's done. Alright. The next thing I want to do is you've got this nice little section here. Another thing that affiliate marketers like to add in is a pros and cons section. I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to do that. I'm just going to click here to add a new block. And I'm going to simply just add in a paragraph. Wait, what? A paragraph? Not a table? A paragraph. Okay. I'm going to simply type pros. Just like that. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to make that a title or a heading. I'm just going to leave it as a paragraph. I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to change the font size just a little bit. So maybe go, I don't know, 24. Stands out a little bit. And I'm going to change the color of the text. So the text color, I'm going to change it to a green. I mean, green means go, right? So I'm going to change it to green. And then I'm going to make it bold. So just like that. Alright. Now, I'm going to hit enter, go down. I'm going to add another block here. And I'm just going to start typing. So this productivity planner, just give you a couple of just pros. I'm just going to throw them out there. I haven't researched this at all. So I'm going to say provides space to organize tasks, portable, and it is affordable. Okay, those are pros. Alright, and then you're going to take and you're going to highlight these and you're going to simply click on the paragraph symbol and you're going to turn it into a list. Just like that. Alright, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Do the same thing for cons. And if you want to do this and just like not have to reformat that all, click on this block, click the three dots, click duplicate, and then you're going to use these up and down arrows to put that down below the pros. And then now you're just going to change it to cons. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to change it to red. You can change it to whatever color you want. I like red. Red means stop. Just drag that over to that, and there we go. And then we're going to enter our cons. So you can do the same thing here. You can duplicate. You don't have to. I'm just going to type in something. Only. That's a planner, so I'm going to say only good for 1 year and small. Small text. There we go. Two cons. Same thing. Just highlight, make it into a list, and good. We're good to go. Alright, so before we go any further, let's go ahead and just save draft. There we go. It's auto-saving. Let's click preview in a new tab. I like to work in tabs, and I can just go back and forth between the tabs. Now, don't look at all this stuff because, like I said, this is on my demo site. So here's the blog post. I've got the title here. This is the metadata that you've chosen to show up in your customizer. Here's our affiliate disclaimer. Here's jumped right into the content. Here's a nice image. Here's a subheading and a paragraph. Another subheading, another paragraph, and here is our product. Now, you can do this one or two ways. You can put in this like this and have some extra space here. But what I generally do is I like to keep this text about even with where this is at. So, to do this, let's see if we can't make that look a little bit better. So let's go right here between these two, and let's click on the plus sign, and let's go ahead and add a spacer. Just like that. And we can drag this to make it whatever space we want. Let's see what 40 looks like. And you can, if you can't get it just right, you can go over here to the side. Much more granular control here by clicking the little up down arrows. You can also do the slider, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to do here. I'm going to say insert before, and I'm going to do spacer again. Well, that's oops, paragraph. Spacer again, and here I'm going to do just ever so slightly, maybe like 10. Save draft, preview in a new tab. There we go. It'll just refresh when you do that. It'll refresh the one you've already opened. And there you go. That looks a little bit better, a little bit more lined up right there. You got a little bit of space between the two. Still a little bit too much text here, so let's try to take some of that text away. Let's just delete that out. If you're really intentional about the words that you are writing here, you can probably do it in just one good paragraph. After this, I like to put in one more section. I'm going to just do a paragraph. I'm going to say, check the latest price on Amazon, or check the latest price for, check the latest price for the, and then I'm going to name out the product, productivity planner. Ooh, I cannot spell today. On Amazon. There we go. And then I'm going to simply take this and I'm going to make into a link. Click here, grab this full link again. There we go. Just like that. And for some reason, it is being special. Alright, so for some reason, it just doesn't want to do the whole thing. I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to click another little shortcut here. You can click the Control Z or Command Z, and that'll undo your last thing. I'm going to try this again. Link. Paste. Yeah, I did it again. You know what? You're just going to have to fight with it. It's got to be a glitch. It's been doing that for at least a couple of weeks now. But I like to add that in as another link to the product below that. So let's save draft and then refresh. Okay, so here we go. I mean, if it's a complete link, like it did what it's supposed to do, this whole thing would be a link. And you don't have to. You can say click the latest price for the blah or whatever it is. You can just highlight this part and click, make that a link. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, pop those in the comment section below, and I will certainly get back to you. I do try to answer all the YouTube comments that I get. Right now, the channel's new, and you get a few comments, but as the channel grows, it might be a little harder to answer those questions. But definitely, if you have any questions, pop them down there in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Don't forget, check out my Fiverr profile if you need blog articles or graphic design or anything like that done. So give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, pop those in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell so that you get a notification when I put out a new video. I will see you in the next video.